Right. I'm a historian by training, so I go the long arc, but I'm a negotiator by profession, so I also look at the short term. And I think the long arc on the Arab Spring will be a positive one. Greater transparency, gender equality, and at some point, the emergence of real, accountable, functioning democracies. But that's really the long term. For the short term, it seems to me there are a great many challenges. Some opportunities, but more challenges. And they're being played out, it seems to me, everywhere. The Arab Spring and Arab Winter only has presented two models for change. Either you change the regime fundamentally, or you don't. And if you don't, in the cases like Yemen and Syria and Bahrain, you end up with serious repression or even civil war. But even if you do, places like Egypt, for example, you end up in a situation where you can overthrow the regime, that is to say the Mubarak regime, but you can't overthrow the Egyptian military. So the problem that the Egyptians have right now, and I think it's emblematic, is that you end up with a competition for power, not a transformation at all, but a transactional arrangement, competition for power among the best organized, most disciplined, and motivated groups in the country. And that, in essence, right now, is the Egyptian military that controls a lot, and the Islamists who have done exceptionally well in the election. So yes, you're going to end up with a more representative Egyptian parliament, but it will be situated in a very competitive environment in which the military and the Islamists, frankly, may have a mutual stake in crowding out the more liberal, secular, and it very well may prove to be democratic forces for change. So I think on balance, it's a mixed picture. An event like this comes along, once a century, if that. And you can't help but be impressed by the boldness, the courage, the willfulness of Arabs who are essentially regaining their destiny and owning it. It's just that we're going to have to be patient, as supportive as we can be, and realistic about what exactly we're going to confront and face in the years ahead.